Here's a question about the Noam Chomsky interview that came in via voicemail. Let's listen to that.
Hi, David. Were you able to get Noam Chomsky to purchase some sheath underpants?
You know, the topic of sheath underpants didn't come up with Noam Chomsky, I have to admit. It didn't come up. Hunter Biden. Here's something about Hunter Biden that came in.
Hey, David, it's Eric from Mass again. I got bad news for you. The Hunter Biden,
He's got bad news for me.
You don't need to worry about the emails. You just got to worry about the images on there because I'm not even going to say. But, yeah, I've seen still images, and it's disgusting. But you'll cover that up and whatever because...
I'm going to cover that up.
Because, you are for these whack jobs, and no matter what anyone...
What whack job have I been for ever?
...does, they're great, and everyone else is an asshole. So, just let you know, you're on the wrong side of this, and when it comes out, I feel sorry for you, dude, because you have no clue what's going on, and you think the thing with Flynn is an attempted coup? Yeah. No.
What does that mean? That it's going to be a real coup? I don't even understand that. And then here's something about Argentina. Let's see what this is.
Hey, David, if there is a war between Argentina and the United States, which side would you be on?
Oh, that is rich. Something makes me think it's not really going to make a difference. I think in such a war, the U.S. would prevail. That's my instinct on that one. I don't think that would be a close one. And I would probably be against the war. If there was a war between the U.S. and Argentina, I would probably be against the war. That's my instinct on that one. Okay. Let's do a few more super chats and then we're going to move on. Svein Sigurdsson from Iceland says, as an outsider, I was just wondering if overall outrage focuses on a single probable point or just an attempt to influence non-informed people. Man, I don't know what that question means. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Do you think there's a chance active military or police would join the potential coup, convinced Trump is right? Anecdotally, yes. I mean, look at the January 6th riots. The January 6th riots were filled with off-duty police and former or current members of the military. Will the military support a Trump coup? No. No, it will not. And Dalton Haskin. Where did that go? Dalton Haskin says, David, the blood libel skeleton of QAnon goes back 1,000 years. Unfortunately, this iteration won't go away so easily. David, fan of the channel, hope you're doing well after all of the anti-Semitic incidents. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Thank you for continuing to provide great content. Okay, let me just do a couple other voicemails because I did have, speaking of the anti-Semitism thing, I do have just a couple other voicemails. Let me see if I can find them here. Yeah, so the trans-obsessed woman now seems to have shifted to being obsessed with Jews. Take a listen.
I just found this other name for a Hebrew, like a Jewish person, that I thought might cheer you up. And it's pronounced Gadis. Anyways, it means an African worker.
Oh, my God. So just a lot of fixation now on Judaism. Here's another one.
I don't want to say this to sound anti-Semitic because I do actually, believe in a lot of the regulations in the Bible. I believe in spirituality. Like, if I saw somebody actually being Jewish, I'd probably...
If you saw someone being Jewish, that's interesting terminology. That's could be problematic terminology, to be perfectly frank.
Probably think that was great, but I haven't ever seen that.
No, she's never seen anyone being Jewish.
I mean, sometimes I feel like people are mixing with certain genetics to...
We're starting to get almost into like phrenology here. Let's keep going. I think that there was like one more from this gentle lady. Here it is.
Oh, and one more thing is
This time calling on speaker.
The school that I went to in Vermont, it was like for Jewish people or something.
She went to a school. Hold on a second. She went to a school in Vermont that was for Jewish people or something, but she said in the other voicemail, she's never seen someone being Jewish. That's not making a lot of sense to me.
And I'm not Jewish, and they didn't
I guessed, yeah.
teach me anything about Judaism. I learned like a little bit about science and stuff, but it was mainly about poetry and stuff like that.
Wow, Jewish school taught mostly poetry. That's interesting. Get off my stream. All right. That's enough.